Glenn Liu, that man did die at the hospital after being transported. And investigators, as you can see, are still here on the scene. And this shooting was captured on video. We are only going to show you part of it, and then we will let the audio play out. And I want to warn you, you may find it disturbing. It started with an altercation just outside of the 7-Eleven. The video shows an officer and a man in a scuffle. You can see the man hitting the officer and then grab what appears to be the officer's gun magazine. That hasn't been confirmed, but you can see something in the man's hand. The officer then backs away from the man, and then you hear 6 shots. It sounds like the officer yells, "Get down," and then a 7th shot is heard. The officer then uses his radio. In the video, the man staggers and falls onto the sidewalk. He was transported to the hospital but died from his injuries.
This morning at about 9:30, an officer contacted a subject outside of the 7-Eleven at Springdale and Ettinger. An altercation ensued between the officer and the subject, and an officer-involved shooting occurred.
The officer did come into contact with the man at the 7-Eleven located on the 6000 block of Ettinger Avenue. Investigators aren't releasing details about what led up to the deadly shooting at this time. They are still, as I said, on the scene, and we are told Marina High School, which is just across the street from the store, was put on lockdown, but students have been released or they are still in class. Back here live, they do expect to be out here for some time in outside of the 7-Eleven here. We do know witnesses are still being interviewed as well. As for the identity of the man, that has not been released, and at this time we do not know if he had a weapon. In the 3 o'clock hour, we'll have much more on the reaction from the students who were placed on lockdown.